Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Cheyenne Smith, and this is my first episode on Black Space Girl. I guess that was a good intro. So the idea behind my channel and the segments that I'm going to introduce later on stemmed from me really wanting to talk more about space and astronomy. I too often found myself in social conversations, feeling like I was alone and talking to myself. I was severely lacking that connection in that community here. I honestly didn't know what I wanted this first episode to be about because it's really mortifying for me to talk about myself. Yeah, but whatever. We're here. It is what it is. And I'd be remiss if I didn't give you all a reaction video to the first science images of JWST today. So I'm so excited to see what's in store with those science images. And I hope you all enjoy this channel in this first episode. Now it's time to switch gears a bit. I am going to switch over to NASA Live so I can give you all my gut reactions to some of the images that are going to be released today. I know yesterday that President Joe Biden, he announced the first image. I also did a reaction video to that, which I will probably tie that in later. This is the moment that everyone in the astronomical world has been waiting. I don't know even how to grasp what they're going to show. Okay, so right now it's like just some elevator music playing basically as we wait for them to start at hopefully 4:30. Okay, so hopefully they'll be actually beginning momentarily.
One eternity later.
This is torture. They changed it to 5:30. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick little break.
From the beginning of history, humans have looked up to the night sky with wonder. And thanks to dedicated people who have been working for
boy in a mirror, 21 feet wide, a sun. For science and technology.
This is torture.
Great to be with you all. And
Come on, Joe, speed it up.
good afternoon, but we're showing the possibilities. And now let's take a look at the very first image from this miraculous telescope.
I'm going to show in comparison the Hubble Ultra Deep Field image versus the Webb Ultra Deep Field image. So it can be a little difficult to read my facial expressions because I have that resting bitch thing going on when I'm focusing too hard. However, my initial thought was how similar the image was to the Hubble Ultra Deep Field, but still so stunning with so much detail with a trained eye. On the left image, you can see the Hubble's version of the galaxy cluster SMACS 0723, and on the right, the JWST version of the same supercluster or galaxy cluster. At first glance, you can immediately tell the difference in enhancements. This galaxy cluster contains thousands and thousands of galaxies and is the deepest and sharpest infrared image of the distant universe, peering back billions of years after the Big Bang. Now here's Hubble's first deep field image. Like for many of us, this is the image that ignited my curiosity even more and made me wonder about what other possible ways of being is out there. Although Hubble's first deep field image will always have a special place in my life, I absolutely cannot wait for the outpour of data JWST will provide.
Okay, we're going to release the first image right here at NASA Goddard Space Flight Center, Maryland, and we're just outside of Washington, D.C. NASA Goddard is home to the project office of the Webb Telescope. And the observatory portion, the mirrors and the science instruments, were integrated and tested here before launch. So for many of us, including myself, seeing Webb come together bit by bit, and she's a familiar face for people who've been following this before, so welcome, Jane. Hi, Michelle. Okay, so Jane, you not only get the honor of revealing the first image, but this actually got a little bit of a sneak preview. I understand there was a very select audience who's already seen the image watching. Are you ready to put the first image up? Oh, let's do it, Absolutely.
Okay, so the first image is a deep field.
This one.
And it's also a deep field with a cluster. So why don't we walk through this just a little bit? So if we come up and look at this image, first of all, it's really gorgeous.
They're showing the Webb Ultra Deep Field, which we saw yesterday to see
galaxies, but there's a cluster here.
the spectrum
And so the
image
cluster are all these white kind of
in
ethereal
the
galaxies.
others.
Cluster. We have the cluster.
You can see some gravitational lensing going over some of the galaxies, which is really cool.
Of what's behind. And so there are these galaxies that look stretched and pulled, kind of like the elements of oxygen and hydrogen as well as neon. You know, this is how the oxygen in our bodies was made in stars. And we're going to be doing discoveries like this every week.
That is absolutely incredible, Jane. So thank you so much for joining us.
Every week.
It's an honor to be working with you. Congratulations on all your hard work.
Thank you. It's so wonderful to see it pay off.
Something a bit closer. It's a planet, but not one in our solar system. Remember,
Here it is.
that sibling planets aren't the only show in the universe. When scientists and engineers started developing even part of the plan, that's changed. Exploring exoplanets is now a major component of the mission and the subject of our second big reveal of the day. So this is Nicole Colon, and she's an exoplanet scientist at NASA, and we're going to talk about this amazing new results from a very hot planet, I understand about 1,000 light years away.
That's right. The planet is named WASP 96b, and it is this hot, gaseous, giant, puffy planet, but it is about 1,000.
Oh, it's a puffy planet?
That's why today's release is so exciting.
This is exactly what you're seeing. As you just described with spectroscopy, what we did was we observed a transit of an exoplanet. We observed the planets
in our own solar system.
Absolutely, yes. We're going to have exciting data from planets in our solar system, from Mars outward, as well as asteroids and comets. So stay tuned for a lot more.
It moons.
Thank you so much, Nicole.
Like the next image will be stellar death. I'm assuming that's probably a nebula. The ring nebula.
Final closeout of the first.
Webb's first image of a star dying, a planetary nebula called the Southern Ring. Let's do it.
At both the near-cam and mirror images, and it's very clearly an edge-on galaxy with a dust rain involved.
Damn, this thing is sensitive.
There it is. It's called Stefan's Quintet, and it's wondrous. Giovanna, what are we looking at?
Oh, it's beautiful.
There's point sources, which is remarkable.
Oh, that's
then as
insane.
we pan across, we actually see the galaxies in the merging galaxies. We now see gas and dust, which is being at the top here, because this top galaxy has something new and bright in the middle of it. And Giovanna, tell us what that is.
Yeah, that's an active black hole.
We need to turn this telescope up to 11. It really is time.
Turn it up.
Thank you very much.
The Webb mission
I'm most
is out.
definitely going to the
And
next
during the
NASA
construction
social.
of the Great Telescope, people started.
So next up is Starbirth, and so I guess they're going to talk about the Carina Nebula.
Reveal.
Absolutely. Here we go.
Oh,
Last image is wow. Look at that.
that
were
is
previously
gorgeous.
completely hidden from our view, of new stars that we've
Look at
never
all
seen
those
before.
stars.
We see examples of bubbles and but at the
This
same time, the star formation is being
This is my
halted.
top 3
And for me,
favorite.
when I see an image like this, I can't help but think about when Hubble took
Oh,
an image
wow.
of this,
So they're showing an
particular
image
nebula.
of
And then you can see
Hubble's
amazing
version
things
of the
with Hubble, but
Carina
when you
Nebula,
zoom
and
into
it's
this new image,
so
we're able to see so much more detail.
different.
And of course, all of us, you know,
The
I
James
grew up
Webb Telescope
on
image
Hubble,
is way
and all
more
of us, I
detailed.
love Hubble, and I'm so excited to see what these two amazing observatories are able to do really in tandem with each other.
Thank you so much.
It's
And
like
again,
putting on
congratulations.
glasses.
It's been a pleasure to be working on this with you.
For the first time.
I'm just amazed by what's been
Like a new prescription.
Thank you.
I completely forgot to do an outro video, so here's a quick overview of the science images in order as they were revealed. After, I wanted to share the inspiring JWST trailer released by NASA days before, which is narrated by my guy, Carl Sagan. Oh yeah, expect this channel to have a sickening amount of Sagan cameos. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this first episode. If so, please subscribe because I have a lot more to share with you all, and I'm so excited about this channel. Until next time.
We have uncovered wonders undreamt by our ancestors who first speculated on the nature of those wandering lights in the night sky. We've crossed the solar system and sent ships to the stars. But we continue to search. We can't help it. A central element of the human future lies far beyond the Earth. If we crave some cosmic purpose, then let us find ourselves a worthy goal.